Kit Kats can read. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog where I let you guys know in a vlog sort of style what I get up to in my spare time. It's not just all about reading, I have other hobbies too. And also it helps me when I talk to you guys. I talk to you about issues and problems and it helps me with my anxiety, if honest, and you guys really enjoy when I talk to you all. So today is Monday, it's a brand new day of the week, first day of the week, and it's my day off today. So I started the day by waking up really early and I was like, nope, I'm going back to bed. So I went back to bed, I woke up around 11. So I had a shower and then I had my iTalk phone appointment, which I haven't had since January. So I spoke about my anxiety and my latest issues. I've got some exercises that I've got to try, like a breathing exercise and also a writing down lists exercise of as soon as I get worries in my head to write down lists. And then to try the 5 senses as well, like when I've got worries in my head, just sort of like take 5 minutes to really sit down and spend 1 minute on each sense. Like, what can I smell in the area? What can I hear in the area? That sort of thing. So just distracts myself from the distraction. So it's kind of like working against it and that sort of thing. Then I drove off to Southampton where I met someone who was getting rid of their hamster accessories. And I got 2 cages off of them and some accessories, as well as some sawdust. And then went to Pets at Home and I chose myself a Syrian hamster. So are you guys ready to meet the one and only amazing Cookie? I've called him Cookie, like I sort of like had Nan into it as well, but he's very curious. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. I don't know if you can see him. There he is, little Cookie. So he's awake and he's just getting used to his bearings at the moment. He's mostly been running on that little spaceship wheel. But yeah, he's just given everything a real good sniff, but as you can see, he's got like everything they could possibly want. Water and his food. And yeah, so this is his little cage. He's got a little wooden shoe as well. And yeah, so he's just been very, very curious at the moment, but this is my anxiety reliever. It's going to keep me busy, keep my mind busy, and also give me something to look after, give me something to care for. I think it's really going to help me, and it's going to if this is going to be something for me to look forward to when I come home from a shift, you know, any little thing really. And this beautiful creature with the biggest of hearts, I think is going to be the really big help that I needed. So yeah, I'm really happy. Ben knows about it, my nan knows about it. I'm so super happy that I have this now. So I'm going to really look after it, keep the place tidy. It's in a cage, so it's not going to do anything. So yeah, so happy. So you'll be seeing a lot of Cookie in my vlogs. So yeah, that is probably like my 11th hamster now. I've had like 10 in my whole life because I had loads when I was a kid, and they're mostly Syrian hamsters. We have had Russian hamsters before, and I was looking at the Russian hamsters and they're really small and they're really cute, but I do love a good Syrian hamster. Look at him on his little wheel, he's running away. He's so funny. I'm hoping that he settles and sleeps soon, but he is in the perfect property with the perfect person to look after him. If I do say so myself, I will be forever just there for them. And when I'm at work, I'll close these couple of doors so that they get some peace and quiet from anything going around. But to be honest, not that there's a lot of noise here, you'll be able to relax and everything. So yes, I'm really happy. I'm so happy, guys. So cute. So today is half price pizza day, which meant that I had to get myself pizza because I haven't had one in like 2 months. And they still know me there because they were like, oh, hello, Kitty. and I was just like, oh yes, please get me some pizza. So I'm gonna have me some pizza because I haven't actually eaten anything today apart from one digestive biscuit. This is my pizza. I'm gonna have some now, and then after I have some pizza, I want to try to do some reading. Like I want to do it. So what I might do, and another thing that I spoke about with my talk was because about doing my pleasurable activities, I struggle with my reading. So she said about setting aside like half an hour to do some reading. So I just think that is doable. So if I read for half an hour, then I can go on to playing like Final Fantasy or something. So I think what I'll do is I'll have my pizza and then I'll read for half an hour and then I'll play Final Fantasy for like the rest of the day, sort of thing. So yeah, so the book I'm currently reading is A Cursed, Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer still. I didn't get to finish in March. My March reading was obviously really bad, considering, you know, everything with my bad health and whatnot. So I'm hoping it's going to be a lot better. So yeah, that's all I can say really on what's happened today and my plans for the rest of the day. So yeah, so I'm going to head off now so I can have some food finally, because my stomach is just like, hey, please feed me. So I'm gonna head off now and get that done, do a little bit of reading, and then Final Fantasy. The weather was so nice today as well, like look at it, like yay, so nice, so nice. So I will speak to you guys very, very soon. Hey guys, so today is Tuesday and the current time is 11:30 in the morning. I have actually been awake since 7 this morning. I woke up a couple of times. One was when I just needed the loo, but the other time was I just went to go and check on Cookie, and Cookie was okay. Cookie was actually asleep by like 5 or 7 whenever I actually woke up, and they were like running around and everything in the early hours of the morning. I had a little mini cage arrangement this morning because I'd noticed that at the bottom layer over here where this ladder is was really like high, so when Cookie was going down he was sliding down the ladder. So I was just like, so I've put something red at the bottom of the ladder so that it lifts up a bit so that it can go up a lot easier. I've also lowered this level about 3, so it's gone down lower as well to help reduce it, so that both ladders should be easy to climb. I have watched Cookie, and Cookie has managed to walk up and down these ladders okay. I haven't actually witnessed Cookie having a drink yet, but I've put the water bottle on the side. I've moved it there and I've put it so that there's a bowl below it, so that if it leaks it will leak into the bowl. And he's got obviously his toilet and a food dish here, and he's had a nibble of this bit of cucumber, and I will make sure that I'll give him some cucumber before I leave for work. So Cookie is currently here. Hello little Cookie. And he's currently emptying food and now having a nibble. So Cookie can't seem to settle at the moment because originally there was a little bit of bedding here. I gave him some more this morning, and so I did that so that if he wanted a warmer bed then he's got one, and wherever he wants to settle, he's obviously not going in the house because that's where I first put it, but he seems to like really enclosed places, hence being behind the wheel at first. Now he seems to enjoy being down here. So I'm just gonna, what I might do is I might scatter a bit of bedding over by the log, just a little bit more, so that if he does decide to sleep there in the corner, then he can do so. So yeah, so Cookie is slowly settling. Obviously I'm not going to try and handle him, I'm going to do what they say, because they say to like just talk to them. And so whenever he's awake, he's only just recently woken up, and I'm just obviously talking to you guys now, but he's getting used to my voice just being by the cage, so I can just talk to Cookie normally, and eventually he'll get used to my voice. Eventually he'll learn to trust me and get used to the smell of my hands, and eventually I'll be able to handle him. And I can't wait for that day actually, to be able to handle him and give him like cuddles and stuff. And it just, this really, honestly, it brings me back to when I was a child, when I was like 10 years old and when I had a hamster. And I've had loads of hamsters in my youth as a child, and yeah, the last one that I had was when I was in college, so it was when I was about 16, 17, and that one unfortunately passed away. That was Sparks. That was the last one I had. I've had quite a few Syrian hamsters, just like Cookie. I've had a couple of Russian hamsters. Those were the first 2 hamsters we got. They're quite funny actually, they're quite little and everything. But Syrian is just the one that I warm towards. They're the bigger hamster. But yeah, so I'm hoping that I've made the cage really fun and adventurous, with the wheel, with the log over there with the holes in. They got the house, obviously a food bowl here, and a second there I've got a toilet roll tube because they love playing with those and chewing them and rolling around in them. And then they've got the toilet up here as well, which he actually has sat in a few times. I think he hasn't quite worked out how to use it to wee in yet, so needs to learn to do that. But yeah, I think he's just marking his scent around the cage at the moment, and I've changed it a couple of times, as in like moved things around, so it's going to take at least this week for him to get used to his surroundings. But I'm giving him these yogurt drops every day as well, just a couple, so that it will help as well, just rewarding him and being like good Cookie, here's the yogurt drop sort of thing. So yeah, so he's currently like having a nibble. So really I'm gonna end up starting a new book today because I've ended up in such a slump. So I'm starting with What Happens Next by Colin Clayton, which is the book that I have warmed towards. I have filmed my March wrap up, so that's already done. Won't have time to edit and upload it because I start work at 2 PM today, so I'll probably get it done tomorrow. But yeah, all is really good so far today, so already I'm feeling less anxious. I have done what my iTalk has suggested. I have written some lists of things I need to do for work and for when I speak to my manager, things I need to talk about. So, and that's helped, that's really helped actually, the lists thing. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave you guys now, and I'm just gonna have a little mini bonding time with Cookie and do a little bit of reading from this book. Then I'll get some lunch and then I head towards work. So I'm hoping my shift today is going to go right. I am ready for anything. I am feeling kind of tired, but that's because broken sleep by waking up a couple of times and also waking up at 7. So lack of sleep in a way and broken sleep, but you know, all is good. I'm feeling good, so that's all that matters as well. So I'll speak to you guys hopefully later, if not then tomorrow. Hey guys, it's still Tuesday, it's 11:20 and I got home from work just under an hour ago. So I put all my food bits away that I got from my nan, and so that's all put away now. So I went to go check on Cookie, and for some reason the hamster Cookie is sleeping in his toilet. Like, what the fuck? That's not a bed. That's your toilet. I'm still obviously in the process of potty training it. I'm trying to find out the usual space that it pees in. So I've noticed it's peed annoyingly on the middle bit here. So I put some sawdust to kind of like swab it and stop it from smelling. And the main one here. So what I was gonna do tomorrow when it's awake is I was gonna put the potty that that it will hopefully start using the toilet, and I'll start to spread food around the cage in like corners and that, so I can't like pee in the corners of the cage. So yeah, but you know, I've said hello to it, but it's night time and it's going for a nap. What is wrong with you, hamster? You are meant to be awake now. But yeah, it seems to be going for naps and then waking up and then napping again and waking, so this is more like a nap hamster. So that's something really weird happened actually, because as you can see here, there are these clips on the corner of the cage, like here. There's one at the bottom, and it should be like 2 of those on every corner of the cage. But this one's missing one here, so there's a slight gap, and there's one on this side missing one as well. But the weird thing was, when I left for work this afternoon, there was definitely one here, and I came back home from work and it's gone. And Cookie's looking a bit shifty because he knows that he's the one that's done it. But I can't fathom how it is because there's no residue whatsoever of this clip ever existing. That's the weird thing, no evidence whatsoever. So, I mean, I'm hoping that the clip didn't make too much of a difference anyway, and that it won't be able to get out. I think as long as I'm keeping it busy in the cage, it should be fine. So, like I say, I've got the toilet roll tube. I've added some fruit today because I got food off of my nan. So I've got carrot, banana and apples. And obviously it's still got the cucumber from today, so I sprinkled those around. And when I came home from work, I also gave it some yogurt drops as well. I'm still trying to get it used to me. But what I've done is with like small bits of carrot and apple and the cucumber, I've just spread it throughout the cage so that they can have a little game and find the little bits sort of thing. So the interesting thing is, it did have a sleeping position here, but this was the first sleeping position by the wheel. But now it's decided to sleep on the toilet. So I think it's still trying to find the best place for it to sleep. So, and it seems to like really enclosed places. So obviously behind the wheel, underneath the roof over this side. Now the toilet has got a little roof above it, but that's not a house, it's a toilet. So yeah, obviously I can't clean the cage until it's been a week anyway, even though it's kind of peed in a couple of places. I don't know if it's peed downstairs. So I'm just going to have to see if it moves downstairs again, and then I can move the toilet and just push it back against the side. So yeah, but you know, I'm glad that it was still in the cage, because when I went on my shift I was like, oh my god, I'm leaving it in the house on its own for the first time ever. I left it with a couple of bits of cucumber when I went to work, and I was just like, oh my god, like, what if it got out the cage? But what I've done is I've just been shutting the bathroom door here, and I've put like small barricades on the side of the washing machine to stop it from crawling through there, and then I just shut this door here which leads to the lounge. So I've just been keeping it in one area as like a just in case. And what I did is like I put, which I'll probably do in a sec anyway, is I put a little blanket across the floor here to keep it from, like, if it did get out and it did somehow jump, it's got very, very cushion under, because that blanket I use on the sofa and it's so comfy. So at least I've prepared a safety landing. So I'm just thinking of all sorts of alternatives. I've removed anything electrical. The only thing is obviously the washing machine, which I can't help that it's there. That's why I've put these barricades there, so that it shouldn't be able to get by these barricades unless it was really strong or something. So yeah, yes, I'm talking about you. But it's so mini Houdini at the moment. So when I went to work today, I was like doing health and safety checks that I was put on, and then I got told by, well, my manager and the person in charge was looking for the rota and was like, oh my god, there's like 13 staff like tomorrow, which means that we're overstaffed by like 2, I think. And so they were like umming and ahhing about what to do and blah blah, and I just went, take me off tomorrow and I'll work Saturday. So that was like the only other resort, because I'm already working Thursday and Friday, so I just said that's fine, I'll just have tomorrow off, and then I'll work Thursday, Friday and Saturday, and then I'll have Sunday off. I'd rather have like one day off sometimes, just to sort of like, you know, sometimes when I have 2 days together I get a bit like out of the loop with it all. Like one day out, it just sort of like helps me with myself. So oh, it's a bit dozy, but it's kind of awake, probably because he can hear my voice talking. Oh no, it's gone back into a ball again. Oh no, head poking up. Okay, well, I just want to talk to you. Alright, mate? I don't want to aggravate you. You see his ears packed up a bit. I'm obviously trying to get it used to my whispering voice. So as my normal voice as well as my little animal voice, where I just go like that sort of thing. Cute little cookie. But obviously normal voice, so it gets used to my voice as well. So they will eventually come when it hears my voice sort of thing. It managed to take a piece of apple off me earlier, like a small bit, like this big, and it was sleeping downstairs. I like passed through the bar and it took it off of me, so I was like, oh my god, that's good progress considering it's only been like 24 hours. So yeah, well, it's so cute, and it did give me something to go back home to, so I'm really, really happy. If you guys are wondering why I'm whispering, there's the wall in these flats of like the 7 to 11. You can pretty much make noise, but past, so it's like 11 to 7, you've got to be quiet, otherwise people can complain, noise complaints, blah blah blah. So everybody around these flats, to be honest, is generally really quiet. Sometimes my neighbours next door on this side can be talking and playing their TV and whatever beyond 11, and it irks me sometimes because I'm like, so yeah, but I generally try to respect my neighbours and not like talking massively. I mean, these walls, they're not that thick, but they're not that thin, so you can kind of hear the voices and a TV if I were to go that side. So a little clean now. It's kind of woken up a bit. You guys are literally just going to be seeing this vlog with Cookie. Oh, it looks so dozy. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, he did look dozy. Now his eyes just opened. And now he's just had a poop. Brilliant. So now we're clean. And the interesting thing is, because I have been reading up about hamsters, is that this bathing thing that they do, it's a way of them like putting their scent around the actual cage. When I was younger, like I was like 16, 17 and under, when I had hamsters, I never knew properly about hamsters, like what they can eat, what they can't eat, just about them, that sort of thing. When I had hamsters, I let them settle for like a day or two, and then I wore gloves, and then I handed it in gloves, and then eventually I just took the gloves off, sort of thing. So I might end up trying to do the same and seeing what it thinks and that sort of thing. So hello. Hello, Cookie. Sorry, I just landed on the door and it made a noise. Hey, sorry. One thing I wanted to check last night, because I have the boiler on economy setting to save money, electricity and all that. So early hours in the morning, like I don't know, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that, the boiler comes on, and obviously the electric heaters come on as well if I have them on. I'm gonna put the living room one on tonight because I'm off tomorrow, so I'll pretty much be here. So yeah, so the heaters don't really make a noise, they kind of like tinkle, but it's the boiler that is right next to the hamster cage, and I'm just like, oh my god, like how do I go about, you know, what if Cookie doesn't like the noise sort of thing. So what I did last night and early hours in the morning is I was going to set an alarm, but then I was like, no, that's silly. So when the boiler first went off, I think it was around 2 AM, I came out here just to see how Cookie was dealing with it, but Cookie, it didn't faze Cookie at all. So I was like, oh thank God. So then I was like, you know what, he's going to get used to all of that eventually. So yeah, so and then I woke up at like 5 AM and I checked in on him, as I said earlier in the vlog, and he was asleep. And at 7 he was asleep, so, but yeah, I've literally found that all he does is he sort of like naps and then wakes up, naps and wakes up. So yeah, one of those sort of hamsters, but he is so cute and makes me happy, and honestly, it melts my heart, but it's a brilliant distraction from anxiety. So worth it. Like, oh my god, everybody just needs an animal in their lives. They are literally the cure for depression. They are a cure for anxiety. Temporary cure, obviously, but if anything helps, obviously, can't be grateful for that. Anyway guys, it's really late. I am super tired, so I'm going to just make sure his cage is secure because I've been fiddling around with it today. I'm trying to sort out the places where it's peed and stuff and put the fruit in and blah blah. So I'm just gonna say good night from Tuesday, and I will attempt to vlog for you guys tomorrow. Obviously expect some Cookie footage because cuteness overload, but yeah, that's it from Tuesday. So I hope you guys have enjoyed Tuesday, and I'll see you guys next day soon. It's Wednesday morning and I just thought I'd quickly vlog for you guys. Just making myself a cup of tea and getting my smoothie and my Actimel, and I've currently put Cookie here because I've been hoovering sorry for the slight mess, and and the washing machine's up because I stripped my bedding, so it's kind of a cleaning day today. I had a really weird thought like about a minute ago that was like, oh my god, I cannot wait to clean this cage. I'm very OCD, as you know, but I've made a little movement. So I put like the toilet over here. I'm trying to do my best to potty train it. I know it's only a little baby and it's in a new cage, but I'm trying to do my best, trying to see where it pees. So I've put this little house up here, so that if it does decide it wants to sleep upstairs, then it's got a place to sleep up here. And then it's got its wheel down here. Look at it run, it's so cute. And then I was just sorting out my recycling when I found the little box that it came in. And I was like, oh, I could totally use that if I just rip the edges off the ends. It could be like a little home, so if it wants to sleep in there, it's more than welcome to, because it's got like breathing holes and the bedding and everything. So I thought I'd keep it there, and it's something new and it's something exciting, and yeah, so. And it loves the toilet roll. Like when I had hamsters when I was younger, they loved the toilet roll as well. They used to like go inside it and like roll around in it, and it was so funny. So yeah, I'm really happy. This makes me so happy, and it really does distract me from everything. I changed its water bottle today as well. Not like it's been drinking a lot, to be honest. I think it's finding the water from the fruit that I give it. I gave it fresh fruit today, fruit and veg, carrot, cucumber. It really likes cucumber, I found, and apple, which I've put in its red bowl over there. So yeah, so it's just having a little nosy at the moment at the home over there. It's kind of like oh, it's so cute. So I'm going to run off now, as I'm actually dyeing my hair. So today I thought, you know what, I haven't dyed my hair in months, so I got some bleach on payday, and then I've got this pinky colour. It's kind of a washout colour, but I need to use it. I got it as a gift from Ben's mum, so I'm going to put that in my hair later, and then I'll shower and settle. So yeah, it's nice that I have today off, because it seems like a really nice day. It's quite cool. So yeah, so I'm really happy. So I'm just washing my bedding at the moment, which will replace the current washing over there on the rail. The heating's on, so it'll be drying as well. So yeah, I need to tidy this, and I need to put these, that's a to-do job. I need to put those t-shirts away, because that's my reading chair. So other than that, most things look tidy. I've got another little picture to go on my bookshelf, that's good. And this area is tidy. So yeah, it's just the fact that the laundry's out, so it's the only way I can dry it. And yeah, and those are my clothes that I'm wearing today. That's my work bag. So I'll just put my work bag away in a sec. I normally like hide it either by the front door, or I'll put it in my bedroom. So yeah, but these need tidying. So I'm going to go and enjoy my cup of tea with a couple of chocolate digestives. Then I'm going to wash my hair off because it's time. Oh look, it's eating. So it's a very happy hamster. I know normally they say that they sleep during the day, but this one I find it kind of like sleeps, more like naps. So like naps like an hour or two, and it wakes up, has something to eat, has a little run, goes back to bed for an hour or two. So kind of like this one naps and awakes, naps and awakes. So yes, I'm really happy with the result. Had a good hoover around as well, so it's tidy. I cleaned the shelf by the washing machine where it normally goes, but that's why it's out here, just because the washing's on. It's really loud, but it's awake anyway, so either way, but I get to keep my eye on it. So yeah, so I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll see if I can update you later if anything new happens. Oh look, it's like Cookie's saying goodbye. Say goodbye everyone. Goodbye. So here's the result. It's quite vibrant looking actually in this sort of light, but at times it's really orange, but at times it's really peachy. And I think, yeah, it just honestly depends on the lighting, but it is quite orangey. But I actually kind of like it. I do have a fade out conditioner that I can use if I want to fade the colour a little bit, so it probably will end up more peachy in that. But I think like in time, like with a few washes, it will end up getting that way anyway. So yeah, I'm kind of keeping it. I've showed Ben, and Ben's like, I'm trying to out ginger me sort of thing, and I'm just like, oh, honestly no. But yeah, so it's nice fresh vibrant hair for a springtime me. So yeah, so I thought I'd share with you my hair. I just literally settled down. I got myself a pop noodle because I haven't eaten anything yet. All I've had is like 3 or 4 chocolate digestive biscuits, which is like literally all I want lately. And I've just settled down and picked up What Happens Next by Colleen Clayton. So I started this yesterday before I started work, read like I think 3 chapters of it. So I'm just continuing on with it. It's a contemporary romance story, and this was my unwrapped book for the month of April, so I thought, yeah, I'm in the mood for a contemporary, so this is perfect. Hopefully this will get me out of this slumpish mood that I've kind of got, where I'm just sort of like feeling a bit like sluggish and unwell, but I'm slowly getting myself back into everything. I've written my weekly planner already of like chores I've written in there. Like every day I've got some sort of weekly chore in there, and I've done my chores for today. Literally all I've got to do today is I've just put myself down to read, and then later on I'll play some of Final Fantasy VII on the Xbox One, and then probably around like 10 PM or whenever I'm feeling a bit tired, I will retreat back to the bedroom and I will edit my March wrap up, and I'll have it uploaded for tomorrow for you guys. So yeah, that's literally my plan for the rest of the day. So I just wanted to give you a quick update, and I will speak to you soon. It's Thursday and I've not long been home from work. I went straight to Salisbury to the Pets at Home store to pick up my delivery that I got delivered there, and I also bought a couple of extra bits as well. I bought some, I'll show you in here, I bought this grooming brush. You like put it on your finger and you can like groom them, and I thought that was really fun. And I've got some grooming wipes so that when you are grooming them, this gets rid of any antibacterial from their coat. It cleans that fur, so it means they don't have to bath, and it's like good to them. So I picked up these twigs today. That was part of the delivery. This other one, which I just realised I totally forgot to put in the cage, but I don't know where to put it, guys, because I'm running out of room. So I've got this mineral salt thing, which is what they're meant to lick. So I'm thinking I'll just put it back in the original place that I was going to put it, just here. So yeah, this poor hamster has got a lot of apparatus to use. So I keep saying, yeah, I'll put it here, I'll put it there, and I'm struggling to like hold the camera as well as like move this stickle treat. So yeah, I got this stickle treat today as well, so I'll put that stickle treat there because that way they can get to their water bottle. So I need to, oh my goodness guys, this is looking disastrous. I'm gonna have to move the toilet roll. See, this is the thing, this is what I've been doing for like the past God knows how long. So the idea of this is it's meant to be like a little bed. So actually, maybe if I move that there, and this can go there as like a little bed, and then toilet roll can go here, possibly. Don't really know, but yeah, look. So I discovered that it used the toilet thing when I come home. It toileted on the stones. So what I've done is I've had a little like tidy around the cage, and I've put the sawdust that it peed on downstairs in amongst it so that it's learning. And I'm doing a trick that I learned from a video where they said to put bits of food in each corner of the cage. So I've done that down the bottom, one corner, 2, 3 and 4, and then I've just scattered the food like around so that it doesn't pee downstairs. And I'm hoping that it sticks to this toilet now. So I've given it some fresh food. I've mixed in its old food with a little bit of this hamster muesli that I had, which contains like mealworms and pasta grains. It's bizarre, but I might like it. This is a wooden chew. I've moved it up here. Here he is. He's come to say hello and he's going in his toilet. But he likes to use his toilet to eat food, which you can see now. It's kind of like a little sitting room, and it also uses it as a bathing room. So yeah, so it has been sleeping in this house, I must say. So this has been like the prime sleeping position for it. So that's really good that it's managed to find a place to settle, which is good. What are you up to, Mr. Hammy? So this is a popcorn honey treat, which it came in a pack of 2, so got that. Obviously this is the little box that came in. The salt mineral wheel, so you can have a little licky of that, but that's so it gets his minerals. Downstairs, this is a new apparatus. So this is a burying box. So apparently Syrian hamsters, because in the wild they do bury. So I filled it with sawdust. Some people sawdust is good enough. So the idea is they would climb the ladder, bury themselves down and come out the end, and apparently have a fun time. Obviously I've put the wooden thing down here. This is new as well. This is a little home, but it's kind of like woven grass. I've put the wheel over there as well, and the food bowl is now in the corner. So I've pretty much tried to cover every area with fun activities for it to do. There's so many things around the cage that there's no excuse really for it to not to do anything, but yeah, I don't know like what else I can possibly do. I might put this salt liquor actually, because this is I've put this in a really awkward place. So I might just, I probably won't be able to get it out now. Oh my goodness. I cannot get it out. That's what he said. Oh my goodness. This is frustrating. And Cookie is just there on the other end like, what are you doing, you silly bitch? At least Cookie's used to me now moving things around. He's like, oh for God's sake, here we go again. Yes. Aha. So I'm thinking of putting it over here on this side. As you guys can see, I'm trying to do this like one-handed. So if I put it like there. Is that too high? It might be a bit too high. Put it down one rung. I never know like what's too high and what's, oh my goodness. Is this where I find I've been putting it the wrong way and it should be this way? I think it is meant to be this way. There we go. I still feel like that's too high. I always forget like how high a hamster can jump up. I've got to remember this bowl is here for the water. I haven't actually seen this hamster use this water bottle yet. Look at him eating, and he's eating all of the fresh veg that I gave this morning, because I gave her like one slice of each, like one slice of apple, one slice of carrot, one slice of cucumber. Actually no, I couldn't give it cucumber because cucumber went off. So it was carrot, apple, possibly banana. I didn't give it too much because I knew they was going to be sleeping. But he looks so happy. I'm hoping that pretty soon I'll be able to tame it. I'm happy with the result of this cage. I also bought this seesaw, but that is to use in conjunction with this playpen. So I just thought, like, you know, when he gets pain, I'll be able to have it out and I'll be able to cuddle it and he can have a little play in the little playpen. Obviously I'll put like a towel or something underneath so that it can like pee and wee and poop on it and to its heart's content. Yeah, so here is the cage. I'm hoping it looks fun. Let me know down below what you think about the layout and if you think it looks really cool and things like that. And yeah, I'm hoping that it works. I hope that it does. I hope he's gonna, after eating, he's gonna go down and have a little play. But yeah, I've had a little bit of a stressful day at work today. I finished work quite late, I got back quite late, and I have been feeling so run down today. Like, I feel really unwell, I feel really tired, I feel like I've got something like either a cold or a hay fever sort of thing. So it's just, I don't know, it could be a mixture of everything. And my glands have been up like really badly today, so that's really sucky. So yeah, so I haven't really done a lot. I just went to the pet store and picked it all out. Went over to my nan and picked up a cake from her that she's made for the care home, and I'll be bringing that. Excuse me, do not kick my wooden block, biatch. And yeah, that's all I've done really. So I'm gonna go and have a bath. He's going back in his home. Don't go back to bed unless he's feeling tired. This hamster is so weird. Like, it's evening and they're meant to be like nocturnal, like awake in the evening animals, but this one literally wakes up at like midnight. And it didn't actually go to bed until, oh, it might be like unpacking its food from its pouches, because it did put some in its gob. So, but I'm glad that it's using the house finally, because it wasn't at first. But maybe it's just because the area that it was in. So yeah, so he's sleeping upstairs. He's got his little stickle treat, he's got a little mineral wheel, he's got some water, his food's been topped up, his toilet's been sorted. So I'm feeling really good and really successful. I gave myself some house jobs to do, so I can't remember what I gave myself. I think I gave myself like 3 jobs to do, which are like weekly jobs. So I don't know what I've given myself to do. So I'm gonna have a quick look at those, and then I need to get some dinner because I'm actually really hungry. I've worked up my dinner, so I'm gonna go get some food as well, and then I will crack on with those jobs. And then I think what I might do, I'm gonna see how I feel. If I'm still feeling really run down, I might read for a little bit and then play some Final Fantasy, but I probably won't be reading for long just because of how unwell I feel. So yeah, so I know you're not seeing my face, but I just thought I'd share with you everything that's gone on today and just share with you Cookie. And yeah, so that's near enough my day, and that's my plans for the evening. So I will speak to you guys tomorrow to let you guys know how my day at work went and my plans for the rest of Friday evening. Guys, it's Saturday, so I just want to do a very quick vlog for you guys. So I went to work today. It's not my weekend on, I just did a shift swap because we were overstaffed on a Wednesday, so I offered to work on a Saturday. To be honest, it was a very nice shift. Got to say goodbye to one of my colleagues who is moving on to a different company, just a higher position, and it was really nice. It got very teary, but we had a very nice party, and I managed to do some daycare because I am an activity planner as part of my job. So I managed to do a few days for next week, but I had a very laid back shift and relaxed, and it was really nice. So I've come home, I've not long been home. I went to my nan's after work as well to drop off some bits because I got an email saying that I've got an internal inspection, midterm inspection on the 18th of April. So today is the 6th, so it's not too far away, but I just want to get ahead of myself. So I mostly did a lot of cleaning yesterday. I pretty much tidied a lot of things away, and things like that. So like for example, in the bathroom here there was originally 2 nail varnish things, now I've got 1, so it just looks less, like less is more sort of thing. The same with over here, so I've got like 1 shampoo, 1 conditioner, 1 body wash sort of thing, 1 bubble bath when there was like 4 originally, and they're pretty much just stored away in this thing here and the cupboard over there. So all I'll have to do on the day is I just got to wipe down everything in the bathroom, because it's going to be like a last minute job in here, so that everything's just wiped down, like give everything a little bleach sort of thing. And then obviously this area will go back to how it originally was. My Nana's looking after Cookie for the day so that it's tidy, because Cookie just makes a mess. So I bought some monkey nuts today. I just gave 1 to Cookie a minute ago and he took it from me and he loved it. He's in there at the moment. You can kind of see a white foot there. There he is. He's poking his head out. And now he's put it back in again. But he is in there. He's kind of dozy. But he has been using his toilet, as you can see, so that's really good. I also bought some broccoli today as well, so that's a good thing as well. So I also, just quickly share with you, ignore this big box, that would be used on the day. But I also tidied my bedroom, so as you can see my diary isn't there anymore, it's in one of these drawers, and I've just got my laptop and the printer there. DVD shelf's been tidied and dusted, bookshelf that doesn't have any cuddly toys on. This will be gone. I'll have the 2 pillows on my bed, and the fire I'll just put away somewhere. I tidied my desk so it's not like messy. I've put a lot of stuff in the drawer. I've tidied this. This is my key holder, so this is a little box here, just looks tidy. Those tissues need to go in my work bag, so they won't be there. This has been tidied. I've dusted the window sills as well. Obviously my washing will have to be put away. This sofa will need tidying on the day. So this is what I've done with the desk. I've tidied a lot away, including the underneath of it, and also same with over here and over here. I've also tidied the bookshelf. There's no books to the left of it here, and the kitchen, as you can see, is very tidy. Looking bare but tidy. So yeah, so I'm going to head off now and get some reading with my cup of tea. Hey guys, so it's Sunday, and as you can see, yes, I am Cookie watching again. He just woke up because I just put lots of veg around the actual house and a couple of bits of fruit as well, and 2 small bits of biscuits, which looks like he's taken those already, and 2 small yogurt drops, which looks like he's taken those as well. So he's come out and he came to say a little bit hello, but I've put these bits of veg and fruit everywhere so you can have a little play later to keep him busy for the day, because I'm going to Ben's for the day. Won't be staying the night because Ben's currently in the process of moving himself. He is going to be moving into his friend's boat for about 6 months. So he's just going to see what it's like to be independent, get used to paying bills, that sort of thing. So I think it'll be really, really good for him. Really good experience, because obviously I'm living independent on my own as well. And so yeah, so I just wanted to quickly share with you what I've done so far. I've had a shower. I've done some washing, which I need to put on the rail. I've just made myself a cup of tea. I've also hoovered the place because I cleaned the cages today, so everywhere is hoovered. It looks a bit of a tip at the moment, but that's just because it's all laid out, ready. So yeah, so I just wanted to share with you Cookie, and yeah, I hope he has a good day on his own. So yes, I'll be back at some point tonight to see little Cookie. I have no idea what I'm doing today with Ben. It's a complete mystery, but I'm going to be leaving pretty soon, but I just wanted to do a very, very quick update with you guys. So I'm going to say bye-bye, Cookie. Bye-bye, Cookie. Are you coming out now? Are you going to say goodbye? Are you going to say goodbye? Fine. Be like that. Give him a monkey nut as well, so loves the monkey nut. I remember like when I was younger, hamsters just loved monkey nuts. So I cleaned the cage out yesterday, and I had to use these gloves because it was a little bit slightly nippy, but he had a sticky eye, which is quite common, and so I got one of these, they're sort of the cotton wool buds that you use for your nail varnish, and I dipped it in warm water, and I had to grab him, like, obviously without hurting him, grab him like under the shoulders, holding him in one hand because it's the only way I could have done it, because he's not like fully used to me yet. And then I just did this and I just wiped over the eye, and he kind of did stop to let me do it, and then his eye just slowly just did this and then opened, and I was like, yeah, you can see again, so that's good. So I'm hoping that he's grateful for that. Also, I did this neat trick which I saw from a video. They said to get a little bit of toilet roll, which is there, and rub it all over my hands and my body so they get used to my scent. So I've put that bit of toilet roll in the cage, and I actually put it downstairs down there, and it ended up in its home. So I thought that was really cute, sort of like the smell of my owner is in the bed. Also a bit of comfort as well. So I'm hoping that it will get used to me a bit more, but you know, baby steps. It still is only the first week. Tomorrow will be 1 week since I've had it, so you know, baby steps. And yeah, but it's letting me stroke it, like as it's walking around I'm just stroking it along its back, and it's not like flinching or anything, so I think that's really good progress as well. So yeah, so I'm sorry that you're seeing like loads of vlogs of like the hamster, but this is pretty much what I've been up to this whole week apart from work. So work yesterday, yeah, it was alright, and off today, back in tomorrow. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? It's a Monday. So yeah, that's it really. So as you can see, completely clean cage, fresh vegetables for him to play with, which I'll obviously have a look at later. I normally end up cleaning out the ones that don't get eaten, sort of like later, but to be honest, he always finds a way of eating all the vegetables, and that's probably why it's not been drinking a lot of the water, because I gave it fresh water, and I've never ever seen it drink water. I haven't seen it go from the salt liquor yet. I've seen it have a sniff of it. I've seen it have a little go at this popcorn stickle stick. So yeah, and I haven't seen it have a go at the wooden block, so obviously its teeth are doing it right. So I can't hear any noise, so I presume it's going to bed, but at least it's getting used to my voice as well. So I'm going to jump off now so I can get ready to leave, and I'll see if I can vlog a little bit for you later. I'm at Ben's and he is sorting things out for moving, for when he moves on the 17th or something like that. So yeah. On the boat that Ben is going to be staying at for a few months. It's his friend's boat. He's just going to be renting and paying the bills while she's away. So she's still got some of her personal items here still, but Ben is just moving his stuff in, like some of it today, the majority of it, and then he moves literally in like a couple of weeks time on like the 17th or 18th. So yeah, so he's just gone to bring more stuff in. So I just wanted to give you a mini little tour of inside this boat, and also I'll show you the outside as well, because there's a little bit outside and it's all behind me. Isn't it pretty? It's really pretty. The air is just so clean. It's really nice. So I'll definitely be looking forward to visiting here, at least. So yeah, very, very nice. Nice view. Nice little boat. Coming back inside again. I've already wet wired once. Don't want to whack it again. So she has two little kitties that Ben will be feeding whilst here. So they've been fed today, and they're like two long-haired cats. They're really cute actually, very, very friendly. Mowgli and Nina, I think their names are. So yeah, so interesting view. But yeah, so it's quite cozy in here. I think it would do Ben some good to get some independence on his own. So yeah, very, very, very happy. So I'm gonna head off now. So I will speak to you guys soon. Hey guys, I'm just here to very, very quickly update you and wrap up last week's weekly reading vlog for you guys. So I came back from the boat and we ended up playing a little bit of a video game, had some dinner, and then I returned home and I was feeling pretty dozy in the evening, and so I near enough just sort of like spent some time with Cookie, and then I went to bed ready for work on Monday morning. So not a lot really happened after, so it's very chilled out day off, and yeah, so really, really enjoyed it. So that's it really from the weekly reading vlog. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know down below what books you guys managed to read and what you managed to get up to and all that sort of stuff. One of my social media links, as always, will be linked down below in the description if you'd like to follow me elsewhere. That's it from me guys. Keep smiling, keep reading and be happy. My name is Katie and I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!